Woodrow, you got to get rid of that damn cat. What I want you to do is take that cat, put it in the car, and drive somewhere and drop him off. He said, okay, Andy. Put the cat in the car with Woodrow. He drove on down the road about maybe 3 miles. Let the door, let the cat out of the door. He zoom on back. Time Woodrow get home, the black cat sits on the porch. And he said, Woodrow, didn't I tell you to get rid of that cat? He said, well, baby, I said. She said, well, look, this is what you do. You take that cat, put it in the car, and drive 10 miles down the road, make a left turn, and drop him off. He said, okay. Put the cat drove 10 miles down the road, and made a left turn, and he put the cat out, and he drove on home. She said, oh, that black cat said, back on the porch. You can't do nothing right. She said, I'll slap the cat when you told him. She said, well, let me tell you what you do. You put that cat in the car, and you drive down the road about 20 miles, and make a right turn, go make a left turn, go 40 miles down the road, drop that cat off. He drove. Exactly what that said. Drop the cat off. Sure enough, he get home, the black cat sitting on the porch. So when she did, she said, look, one more time, this is what you do. You better, she said, the cat come back, you better not come back. So he put it, she said, take that cat, put it in the car, go on down there to the thin line and drop that cat off. You know how she said? He said, yeah. So boy, he put the cat in, he going off to the thin line. He took the cat and said, okay, get this down, because we've been driving all day. Boy, he took the cat out and he started driving. He got stuck and he's driving and he's driving and he's driving. He pulled to this payphone. He said, hey, that cat done made it home because I done got lost. I didn't know how to share that with y'all.
You got another one, Rose. You got another one, pull it over now.
Yeah, okay.
Rose does what you hear.
All right. They had an old lady walked to church, and the usher met her at the door. And usher said, ma'am, would you like to sit in the seat up in the front because the church was crowded? She said, would like to sit up in the front? So the lady, no, I'm sorry. The usher said, where would you like to sit? She said, I would like to sit. Way up in the front. He said, in the front? She said, yeah, bring her to the front. He said, oh, I wouldn't want to do that. He said, because the preacher's not a good preacher. He's not all that good. He might want to sit back here. So this lady looked at it. She said, oh, well, I'm the preacher's mother. The usher said, oh, you are. So the usher said, do you know me? So the lady said, no, I don't. He said, good. Oh, okay, I can do that.
All right.
Sing back to him now. Holy night, for the bride.
I know, bro. No, yeah, right there.
This week you want to know if that's it, but I'm not getting paid to do something.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I am? Oh, huh? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, let's do it all right there. All right. I see my mom used to have so many dirty jokes. I gotta keep them.
Dirty joke.
I like to talk about preaching.
What about the three preachers went on that convention?
Preachers are easy to talk about.
They're hilarious, huh?
Yeah.
The three that went on that convention.
All right, let me tell you all. Every Sunday morning, he would get up and go to the church early and write his little sermon. And he used to always tell a church God was talking to him. The church that knew he used to smoke weed and drink and all that. And he always so spiritually going to a congregation. What happened? He was in the church early one morning. He was writing his sermon, and he had a little pipe, and he writing when he was sitting there. He writing, had a little music going, and he was feeling good. And he thought it was a spirit gift. He was spirit filled, and after people was coming into the church, and boy, he didn't know what to do, so he put that little pipe in the back of his pocket, and he stood up and he wouldn't turn his back so he stayed front forward, and well, by this time, the congregation started coming in. And they said, well, come on, Will, we're going to go in with you. Now, his head's feeling good. He forgot that Bible.
That pipe is making
There's not going on in. He's at the pulpit, and the choir's behind him, and his coat back. And boy, he went to preaching and hooping and hollering, and they could see that blue top. I was talking to the boy, he was going, and you know how the choir sometimes they shoot and tapping and pointing that rail, and the way they were doing it, he thought that he was doing such a good job that he said, well, I'm doing good. Like that. He doing all that and rail. So all of a sudden he jumped up, and when he jumped up, he fell back in the liquor bottle. It broke. And when it broke, he realized that he saw it, and he looked at the church and said, I always tell you, the devil is so big, now where that come from? Because whenever when he say that, well, you know what it was? The devil brought a liquor bottle in the church. It will backfire. Yeah, I don't think if we will give me a check, that's what I'm not doing. I think if we will fool me.
Come on, keep going.
Bro, what about the three that went on their convention?
I told that one, huh?
No, tell it.
No.
Yeah. Three preachers went on the convention and decided to ride in the same car together, going back and get to the hotel where they were going to stay. They had to share the same room because the hotel was filled. So one of the preachers, while they were in the room, one of the preachers said, you know, while we're in here and we're out of town, he said, let's go and confess our secrets one to another on things we like to do when we're out of town. So one preacher said, okay, that sounds good. I'll start off first. He said, you know, every time I go out of town, I always look for a casino because I love to hear those machines. Ching, 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 ching. So he said, I love to gamble. Other preachers, he said, oh, okay. He said, well, you know, whenever I go out of town, he said, I go to these churches and these other ministers preach stuff and these conventions, they preach so well. What I do, I steal their sermons. I like to take their sermons and I bring it back home and I'm preaching. So he said, so okay. So the third preacher said, well, I like to gossip. And I tell you what, I done got a lot out of here. I can't read it.
That's all right, brother.
They had a preacher, well, I think I shared this with y'all guys. He brought three sons. They were millionaires, and they decided to give their mama something really nice for a birthday. So the first son, what he did, he went and he bought this big mansion, big old house. And he had like 8 rooms, 10 bathrooms and all. Bought it for his mom and gave it to her for a birthday. The second son, he gave his mom a limousine with a driver. And told his mom, anywhere you want to go, this driver is going to take you in your limousine. The third son, what he did, he went out and had a Sunday school teacher to train a pastor and talk to recite that Bible from Genesis to Revelation. All I had to do is say, if she said the 23rd time, he would say, oh my shepherd. I mean, he trained that bird. So he gave that to his mom for a birthday present. So After all this is done, the birthday is passed, the mom, she's like 80 years old, she decided to get some thank you cards and thank her son for what he gave her. So she's the first son that gave her house she wrote. She said, dear son, thank you very much for this big house you gave me. Even though I only used one of the rooms, this house is real big, but thank you anyway for your support. Second son, she said, son, thank you for that little thing. I don't go out much, and that Robbie you guys have a very nasty attitude. So, but thank you for the limousine and the drive. The third son, she said, son, thank you very much for that bird. I baked it, and it had a good flavor to it.
That bird. That bird no longer there.
That was the best. She enjoyed that bird.
Yes, that bird.
Okay, and it's okay. I got to stop you. You ready to go? Where everybody can get on to that. That's it there? Okay. Then I found Josie.